You're all here so early.
It's like 6 in the morning. What are y'all doing up?
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
You almost cut off your right arm, didn't you?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine.
I've come to bargain.
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You didn't have to admit to that.
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although,
Where's the rest of the hostages?
you brought fewer people than I imagined.
There's only one guy.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
We asked for hostages, plural, not one. Or do they only have one?
You stay right there!
Ooh, we gonna fight. Oh, she's pissed.
Wait, mate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh jeez, we're going down.
Paimon's dizzy.
Where the hell are we? Is everyone okay? Oh good, everyone's all in one piece.
This day's going just great.
Yeah, just great. Didn't think you were gonna do that. Being reckless as usual. As Candace said, she's gonna be very disappointed in you.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us.
Was it Nahida? Nahida control him, kinda, maybe? Let's hope.
It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. You finally believe me.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no, he's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to the Scarlet King's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King!
I was wondering where these guys were at.
What's he doing here? And his men too?
I got sucked in here with us.
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
At least they're down for the count for the most part.
Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Yeah, because the Dendro Archon saved us from the earthquake landslide? I don't know what that... What would you classify that as? I don't know.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
He'll probably try.
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Yeah, that me too. My curiosity is getting the best of me once again.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of the Scarlet King's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Good point.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say.
Just like you, Paimon.
New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Rahman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
Alright then, into the ruins we go. Guess they're gonna chill out here then? Let me talk with them.
Grandpa?
Oh, my head hurts. What about these idiots? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let them sit there. It's because they landed on rocks. That one guy's just out. He has a major concussion. Everyone else landed in coarse, rough sand. Hello? Oh.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you not used to this nice form of respect by having Sir placed before your name?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Oh, jeez, he doesn't know respect. Come on, man. That's a compliment coming from him.
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
See all this plant life? Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Very well then. What's with these doors? They move. They definitely move. God, the music is a bang. Oh, see? I just had to move up a little bit. The music is definitely a banger, though. Rotata. Probably shouldn't have done that. Let's see. Look up at the hall of the mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Very well. Oops. This definitely moves. Just gotta figure out how. Oh. So if I rotate the middle one, what happens? All of them rotate? No, just these two. Oh, okay, so that's how they're supposed to be set. So that one's supposed to be here. I'm guessing the king... guess that's not supposed to be facing that way. Okay, so they're all supposed to be facing this way. There we go. Puzzles. I feel like I'm playing Uncharted again with all these puzzles and exploring old ruins. Sweet elevator. Yo, is that him? Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Carrots and cabbages.
Propagate!
That didn't work.
Speed of light. Nice and spicy. Incoming. Scratch that. Speed of light. Hey! Don't blink.
Alright, that was easy. Oh, great, here we go. Treasure!
Scatter!
Nowhere to hide. Booba, get them! Can't handle your dream. Huh?
Look
Think
at
you
him.
can bully me?
It's just stuck in rotation.
Speed of light. Hey!
Where'd he go? Is there any more treasure? I don't want to miss out on anything. I don't think there's gonna be anything secret because they never, well, kind of never do that. But it would be nice if they hid more somewhere.
Hey!
No way, because no way you would be able to climb up here. Yeah, there's no way. All right, moving on. Think you're so tricky, huh, puzzle? What if I go? Oh, I can't go that way. What's this? Carrots and poinsettias.
Incoming.
Scatter!
Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Scratch that! Don't blink! Hey! Hup! Hip!
Here!
Speed of light! Hup!
Oh, okay. I guess this is another elevator. See, look at that. We would have missed that treasure. I know you can just totally miss out on that, but like, come on. It's extra rewards that you can use later on. Alright, where are we going now?
Germinate! Scatter!
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Propagate!
Nice and spicy. Yeah.
Ouch.
Think you can bully me? Speed of light.
Sit your ass down, boy. What's this? After 6 days in infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest Palor's secrets, or tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it ascends again to reach the dome. None less like forbidden ground ahead. Mortal shall not pass, or whatever are just made up by the priests to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes that the people of King Deshret, who shall travel here in the future, shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. Interesting. Jump on it before it goes up. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Oh, okay. I think I understand. What do is activate it. Let it go all the way down. And then activate it again. And then jump. Sweet. Oh.
Incoming. Yeah. Nowhere to hide. Look at you, Boozle. Speed of light. Booba, get them. Shaken and stirred. Don't blink. Hey.
I can't reach him. I love how they just continuously spin if they can't hit the ground.
Incoming.
Scatter!
Yay, what do we do? Alright, hold up. Before I touch anything, let's figure out... They just rotate automatically? Okay, so they just rotate automatically. Okay, turn that one off. We'll still rotate. Okay. So we gotta line it up somehow. Let's see if there's a clue. So that's right. Okay, so that again is right. There we go, look at that. Just had to pause it for a moment. Alright, on to the next.
Oh, now that's a sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
Yeah.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
But would the Scarlet King have the same powers as Dendro Archon? Oh, we're going in through the portal. It's the tree. Is this Ermin Seal? But, well, then again, Ermin Seal was a lot bigger in the dream. Could this be, like, part of Ermin Seal, though?
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait.
What is it?
What's that?
The dog statue?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Looks like a tomb.
Oh, these are Scarlet King runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient Scarlet King script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
20 languages? I can only speak one, and not very well.
He's not serious, right?
No, he's probably serious. Maybe. I don't know. For him to be a scribe, probably you need that. Yeah. Maybe just for scribes. Maybe a higher level education.
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
What the hell?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Bro, you can still see his eye from behind the eye patch. It's so broken. What the fuck is that? Oh, they did not put the eye patch on right. That was just wearing a fake patch. And he was like, oh, it makes me look cool. I'm like a pirate.
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that The spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
More lore. That's what it was. Okay, so Greater Lord is Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to rescue King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods struck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before.
No one has.
The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for, but please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy.
That's for sure.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side.
Yay.
And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice Long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
What do you feel, Sino? So what I'm guessing is that the general of the Matra, or whatever they're called, were under the rule of the Scarlet King, and then they kind of integrated back into with the Dendro Archon, is what I'm guessing.
Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Rahman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
Oh, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. Gonna slit their throats right then and there.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost!
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Break a finger.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a question?
Be my guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they? What?
Huh?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
Oh, I'm serious.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
How do they not, like, figure out, like, hey, what if we use Kusanali? Since, I guess they really want to know that, she came from her, or they're the same person, I don't know. We don't know yet. But, like, she's the Dendro Archon. It may not be the same Archon, but she's still the Dendro Archon. Why didn't you just ask, like, hey, you know how to fix this? Or what can we do to, like, fix this together? Why are they so against this? I don't understand it.
Continue.
Yes, please continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet.
Scaramouche.
After that, They harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Oh, that makes so much sense, yeah.
With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-haithem. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Yeah, but how do we know that? But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukavada. It'll be the Balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Jeez.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you?
Yeah.
Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god.
And that's where they fucked up.
When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
That shouldn't even matter, though. Just 'cause... It really shouldn't matter. But whatever. Fucking move on.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
A very dark path. Very dark path indeed. We need to stop them. Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
I'm in a bad mood. I don't like this.
Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure. As you wish.
Thank you.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Oh, thank you.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard to not feel weighted down by what we just learned. Yeah, I feel ya. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary. Even though she's protected, I have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
I'm thinking...
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Yes, please. I actually need some snacks.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Not right now.
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had my reasons, but now we're all in this together. Oh, snacks and tea. Let's go. His expression is relaxed as their mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Tenno has a firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up something about something. The core of this belief is motivation to pursue the right cause of action. Everything goes down in place. Al-haithem also turns to the crowd. He wants to listen to. After that, the whole story comes out. Experience feelings. Everyone will fight for the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
Too bad we couldn't have voice lines for it. Oh well. That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Rahman's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Yes.
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
Listen, we can get all the vision bearers from across the Ve, you know. I know a guy. He's a pretty cool dude. He like calls a huge ass rock from the sky and it just crushes enemies. It's pretty fucking cool.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
And it's done. Oh. That's Act 4. We're all done. Yes, let's go. Let's talk to everybody.
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Paimon, don't be rude.
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
Yeah, give her something to read, please. Give her, like, a Dr. Seuss book or some shit.
No way! Your books aren't quite to Paimon's tastes.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying!
Hi, Candace.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah, please join us in, like, the final act of this Archon quest. That'd be really cool. I haven't seen, well, I guess we did see her in combat, but just show up out of nowhere and just fuck shit up.
Though I cannot leave Avra Village,
Aww.
I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes.
Oh my god, please join us in the final fight, please. Please, game. Please. Let her, have every character in Sumeru, like, fuck up Scaramouche and the Doctor, please. That's the goal right there.
I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past.
Oh man, oh boy.
I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
Yeah. Right. Yes. I'll talk to you last. Side note.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
Hopefully. I mean, all the other nations I've been to changed for the better. Yeah.
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on. And none of it'll earn me a single Mora. I can't believe it.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
I will. I mean, I got some rewards from completing the Act 4.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Save it, invest it.
Paimon would buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
That too.
That's it?
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.